Howdy everyone, Pulcho here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the Guardians of Order, the raid team ones. I haven't done Nafara or Skara, unfortunately, but I will eventually add them to the list. I'm just covering raid teams at the moment, the most important ones, and then we'll go from there. So we've done the infographics for all of these characters. They're in my spreadsheet. The link is in the description below if you want to go check them out. Again, things could change in these pictures as we learn more about these characters. We will update the best we can, but overall this is the general guide to your goos. So starting off with Impus, we've got damage reduction, we've got attack damage or damage reduction. Again, as I mentioned in all my videos, he is a leader. He's not very often targeted by enemies. The only damage he's ever really going to take is through AoE damage, which when being used in raids can be quite often. That's why I opt for damage reduction, but he is capable of dealing a lot of damage due to his passive, where if a character misses, he will come through with a support attack. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, with the artifacts, we have Bone Mace. Now this offers more support attack. The reason for this is because when your characters miss, he will come through with a support attack, but if they hit, then he also has a chance to support attack. And when you look at characters like Siri, Warus, and Impus, even Sekhmun, all of these characters have abilities that deal damage to multiple targets. So just keep that in mind. As for the armor pieces, you're looking for Bone Ring, Bone Breastplate, or the Spolders, completely up to you. Whatever damage you want to protect from him from the most, go for it, or whatever has the best stats. As for all your goos, you are looking for recognition. Recognition is a stat that is applied to your heroes when they come back to life. So when they're resurrected, I think it increases their speed. It counts for the goos when they are revived from their jars. So just keep that in mind. There is the potential to get a lot of speed added to your goos. So this is the primary stat you're looking for on all your goo artifacts as the substat. Then you have death save, always going to be good. Skip turn, frenzy limit, double turn chance, initiative reduction. Like I said, there are lots of substats. I'm just labeling probably the most usable ones for the hero, but if you find ones outside of this list that are useful, by all means go for it. But this I reckon is 100% required. If you don't have one, then it's a hard stat to get. From what I remember, it only appears in the 3rd and 4th slot of an artifact. So that means that the artifact is going to have 3+ constellations that match up with your goos. That's why, if you're wondering why you've never seen it, it's because of that reason. It's a very hard substat to get, and especially having it applied to your goos. As for Impus, we have Dragon Fang and Shitness Hammer, or damage reduction. You can go hit points if you want. And then you have attack damage or damage reduction. He deals a lot of damage. He's not your typical healer. He doesn't really deal in healing all too much. He can heal, but he deals damage. That's where everything is put into this character. So if you want to build him a little bit damage-wise, you can. Dragon Fang and Shitness Hammer. This character deals damage on multiple targets, but it is considered single target damage. It's not AoE. So that's why we have Dragon Fang. And Dragon Fang's definitely going to help on you if you're using him against the Titan. And Shitness Hammer, because his basic can actually deal a lot of damage as well. Same thing with the artifacts, whatever you believe is best for him. And the notable substats again, Recognition, Posthumous, whatever it's called. Prostate Recognition, that's the one you're after. Multi-attack damage, second best, absolutely, because again, his attacks deal damage to multiple targets, but they're not AoE. It's just multi-strike. So this is going to help you. You absolutely need this if you're trying to get to level 50 Golem, the Titan. Then you got Death Save, Skip Turn, Chance, Frenzy Limit, all the other mishmash. As for Sekhmun, we got Bone Flail. I build him full damage reduction. The reason for this is because the way Sekhmun works is when an allied goo takes damage, that damage can be redirected to Sekhmun. That damage that's redirected to Sekhmun can be reduced by damage reduction. So that's why I opt for damage reduction on him. And it's the same thing, I believe, with Bone Flail. Now, I haven't tested it personally, but I believe I did ask Playcod about this from memory. That's why I put it on him. If that damage is redirected to him, he will have the chance to counter attack. So yeah, he's going to be taking a lot more damage from allies taking damage than he will have the chance to attack if allies are attacking enemies. That's my thought process behind it. And yeah, Bone Ring, Bone Breastplate, Swolders. I really couldn't pick between these two. I don't know what the damage is considered when it's redirected to him. I would assume it's single target damage, but I can't say for certainty. Bone Ring is just solid. I think if you are going for full damage reduction on him, Bone Ring's probably just the best choice. Just going to keep healing and healing and healing. Again, same thing. Prostate recognition. Then you got death save, double turn chance, cooldown reduction chance, ally speed up. As for Siri, attack damage, just go full. I mean, you could. It's up to you. You can go damage reduction on Siri if you want to. Obviously, she's going to be really tanky. The damage she's going to be dealing is from her sacrificial blood anyway. The only downside is the sacrificial blood debuff is going to be hindered. It's not going to be huge. So you're really stalling out the fights, going for as long as possible. But it's not necessary. I just feel like attack damage is just 100% best on her, especially since she does have the Sekhmun protecting her, since she can also put up the parry buff on her as well. She's got a lot of protection, so you could, like I said, go damage reduction if you want. I'm building her pure attack damage. If you're asking why not crit rate, why not crit damage, it's sacrificial blood damage isn't influenced by that. It's influenced off attack damage. So just keep that in mind. As for weapons, you have Dragon Fang because all her attacks are single target. Even her second one is AoE, but you're rarely looking to use her second as her primary damage. You're using her third, which is single target, and you're using her basic, which is single target. A lot of the times when necessary, I don't even use her second ability. If I know she's not going to die, if there's no threat to her, I just want to pump out sacrificial blood. I'm only using her first or her third skill. Bone Mace for the counter attack. Remember, every time an ally takes shield damage to their shield, she will counter attack. So Bone Mace for the counter attack is just going to, yeah, it's huge. It's huge on her. Not counter attack, sorry, support attack. It's support attack, support attack, support attack, support attack. Bone Flail is counter. And Chitness Hammer, again, Chitness Hammer just good. I like it. I rate it mostly on every hero. There is suggestion out there that Chitness Hammer is better on fast heroes than it is slow heroes. I can understand that, but if you get a Chitness Hammer that just has good stats on it, good substats, then just apply it to the hero you want to use. It's still just such a solid weapon. As for artifact armor, you can go Bone Braces. This heals allies when your character critically strikes. She has a high crit chance, so go for it. You got to remember as well, when she's multi-striking, it's several strikes can crit. So even if her crit chance was 10%, if she's striking an enemy 8 times, I mean, there's a higher chance she's going to crit. Then Bone Ring and Bone Breastplate. Prostate recognition as well. Multi-attack damage, super important on her. Everything else. You can go support attack damage if you go with Bone Mace. So it is support. Oh, what am I? Yeah, support. I did say support. So yeah, if you go support damage, go with the Bone Mace as well. Yeah, should be huge. Huge. Anything else notable on here? Not really. Just keep that in mind. It's really hard. It's really hard. There are some substats that are way more valuable when paired with a certain artifact. So I need to figure out how to best relay that information. I think this is just the best way I can do it. So yeah, if you have support attack damage, make sure it is with the Bone Mace. Artifact weapon for Warus. Alright, now Warus is completely up to you. And you can build him pure attack damage. It's the same as Siri. He deals damage through sacrificial blood. You can go damage reduction or attack damage reduction. I build him damage reduction. I know people in my clan build him attack damage. There's no right or wrong. Whatever you feel is best for him. The way sacrificial blood works is really weird as well. If you're playing with Warus and Siri at the same time, both of these characters can apply sacrificial blood, but both of these sacrificial bloods deal different amounts of damage. So the way it works in game is it's whoever applies the sacrificial blood first to the character is what influences the damage that sacrificial blood does. So if Warus applies sacrificial blood to a character and Siri comes along and attacks that same character and increases the stacks of the sacrificial blood, that sacrificial blood is not going to do the damage based off Siri's attack damage, but Warus's attack damage, and it's vice versa. If Siri applies it first, but Warus increases the stacks, it's going to deal damage based off Siri, not Warus. So if you build him attack damage, it's going to be dealing more damage. It's not going to be such a drawback. But if you build him damage reduction and he is the first to apply sacrificial blood, then Siri is kind of, her attack damage bonus is kind of negated unless she's able to apply it first. As for artifact weapons, Dragon Fang, Chitinous Hammer, artifact armor, bone, it's same. It's just the same deal for all of these characters, and it's pretty much the same notable substats as well. Recognition, multi-attack damage for him. Yeah, death save, just anything that stands out really. They're pretty. They're very. Yeah, they are already a very strong faction. This is just going to influence them a lot more in their performance, and this is also going to be very, very beneficial to them in clan battles as well. They're still one of the strongest clan battle defense teams, especially when they have the buff from the crystal that prevents debuffs being applied to them. They're absolute menaces. So all this stuff is just going to boost them as well. So yeah. There you go. There is all the information you need to know. If you have any questions, by all means, write a comment because I have no doubt there are still lots of questions about artifacts. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I will answer to the best of my ability. And we'll be around the world. Until next time, please take care of yourself.